Larry.
Hi, I'm Sharon Marshall Lockett, Director of Lockett Learning Systems, home of SCORE and Home Sweet Homework. I'd like to share our wonderful study skills curriculum with you today. We started this almost 30 years ago as a partnership with the University of California, Irvine, and in our original program, the first edition of this little book was written by 5 UC Irvine students as advice to my younger brothers and sisters, alias what I wish I had known when I got here. It has 5 chapters that still form the basis of our curriculum today, but they've been dramatically updated to include alignment with the frameworks and to make sure that they reach multiple intelligences and diverse learning styles. The 5 chapters start with communication, how to listen in class, how to make sure that you understand, that your students understand what you intend for them to. That communication is what I call the forgotten study skill, because usually with study skills we say to our students, take notes, but we forget to teach them how to listen and how to manage those distracting thoughts. So the first chapter is how to listen and manage distracting thoughts and ask great questions in class. In fact, after your students have been through this communication chapter, they'll keep you teachers on your toes. Then we teach them how to take notes. And one of the beauties of the SCORE curriculum is that it's designed for empowerment. You see, most study skills programs teach students how to take notes, but they only give them one style. That style works well, but it usually works only with students who enjoy language. So with SCORE, we teach them the language-based styles, but we also teach them adaptations and alternative note-taking styles so that it matches their personality needs, their specific learning needs. Chapter 3 is research using both the internet and the library. It includes a great library scavenger hunt that the students and the librarians love. But it also helps students with their internet research and to learn how to take advantage of that. And of course, without plagiarizing, which is so commonplace given internet. The next chapter is what we typically think of as study skills. It's how to memorize, how to read for comprehension, how to manage time. And the final chapter in this great little book is test-taking strategies, which includes the second forgotten study skill, reducing test anxiety. When I was in the classroom, I remember the first day I walked in to my typing classroom way before keyboarding was in, but basically your keyboarding classes of today, and very excitedly said, today we'll take our first timed writing, and 40 students simultaneously went, ah! And I thought, what do I do with this? Well, this helps you with the reducing test anxiety, and testing is kind of a nightmare in our schools these days. Then it provides the basics of how to take tests. This is the meat, the basics. But we started with this 30 years ago. We got our great data only using this in its primitive form. Since then, we have about 30 years of research on empowerment for students. This is your teacher's manual. This includes directions for teaching these 5 units, but some extensive comprehension strategies, some extensive note-taking strategies, some extensive ideas for using multiple intelligence and infusing that. And it also includes directions for our other consumable student book, Smarter Not Harder. Now, Smarter Not Harder helps you, the teacher, understand personalities and how the different personalities intuitively learn so that you can build on student strengths. When needs are met, about 50% of your routine behavior problems drop, because most of the time when students act out, it's trying to get their needs met. This also helps your students take responsibility for their own learning. We train you to teach, so every student shines a fourth of the time. We train students to learn what your needs are and to give you, the teacher, what you need. And then we train students to work in their strength, but to adapt, to take care of, to compensate for their weaknesses. This is specifically written for those transition years between middle and high school. for grades 7, 8, 9, 10, but it's been successfully adapted actually from Head Start up and then adapted on through community college to empower students not just to pass a class, but to ace a class. We tell our students, work for an A, master that course. Now, I would love to share this with you, and if you click on our website, you can sign up to download our free sample pages for this curriculum. Take a good look at it, and then get in touch. We provide a marvelous in-service for your staff, and we have a great teacher-friendly, easy-to-use curriculum. This will change your students' lives, by the way, and yours. Thank you.